The time is 11 o'clock on this late Saturday night, January 12th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night, January 12th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, and we have a temperature of 20 degrees in North Massachusetts. Now, time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night is neighbor who came to Jamie Claus's aid says that she is safe and make sure forever, family said. Former CIA agent accuses Trump of being a traitor who betrayed America after New York Times report. President Trump shutdown plan by the virus say no one knows what he will do. 5 dead as winter storm slams part of the Midwest. All 40 ID suspect in shooting death of California cop. 911 call details women giving birth in vegetative state. More than $20 million credit source birth. Border wall will be refunded. Citizens state were the most federal workers affected by the shutdown. 3 dead, dozens injured in Paris bakery gas leak explosion. U.S. calls for new government in Venezuela. Brave new Canadian as runaway Saudi woman reaches a new home. Gillette stunts stage 9 run of protests in France. Swansea woman seriously injured in 3-car crash on Interstate 95 in Foxborough. $500 passengers now sick on Royal Caribbean's race to the seas cruise ship. Gillette warns U.S. economy is floating on an ocean of debt. Why Jeff Bezos' divorce could be posed for Amazon shares. Scepter R, Russia's only space-rated telescope, starts responding to commands. American monitor for possible Ebola exposure released to have never developed disease, Nebraska medical said. CDC says it's another bad flu season up to with up to 7.3 million people sick so far. Martin Fayot, the runner-up in the presidential candidate in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, has gone to the court to challenge election results. Nobel Prize winning scientist James Watson was stripped of the Larry Charles from the New York facility where he worked for nearly 4 decades. Patricia Wall, trailblazer federal judge, dead at the age of 90, and Congressional Black Caucus Stephen King removed from panel post. Cruise ship back at home port 1 day after earlier norovirus outbreak. Tottenham farms recognized for equine as when it comes to raising a horse, it can be easy to overlook the little things that can pose a threat to animal's health, let alone the safety of an entire farm. Bullet County scores 4 unanswered goals to beat Bridgewater Raynham. As before, their matchup with undefeated Kenton High School, the all-day boys hockey team needs to donate 50 lunches to Mark Nobles. Bridgewater rated cheerleader fights to regain life. Police track suspected low shooting, car abandoned. 2 fire, Newbury, Massachusetts, 10th Street, beneath on scene after fire showed from a 2.5-story, 25-40 residential structure at 2-alarm of a fire transmitted on arrival. In Brevard, Vermont, 2-alarm fire at 827 at Amesville Road. Company is on scene at Chimney Fire Extension of residential type searches. 2-alarm fire transmitted with requested takers on the scene. Peter Chillin News Storm is 11:04 on this late Saturday night, and it's time for a sports report. Boston Celtics fall to the Orlando Magic at Orlando, 105-103, while the Boston Bruins eke out a win over the Toronto Leafs, 3-2 in Toronto. NBA scores: the Detroit Pistons over the LA Clippers, 104 beyond. And Blake Griffin's 44 points. Miami over the Memphis Grizzlies, 112-108. Minnesota Pelicans, Minnesota Timberwolves, 110, North Pelicans, 106. Oak City Thunder, 122. Senators Spurs, 112. Phoenix Suns, 91, Denver Nuggets 76, the 7-10 left in the fourth quarter. John Artist 59, Samuel King 57 at halftime. And Bulls 53, Utah Jazz 51 with 34.1 seconds left in the second quarter. NHL scores. Vegas Golden Knights 3, Chicago Blackhawks 3 with 167 third quarter. St. Louis 2, Dallas Stars 0 with 14:30 out left in the third. San Jose Sharks Stars, Senators no score. Edmonton was 1, Arizona Coyotes 0 at 19.6 left in the second period. Pittsburgh Penguins 1, LA Kings 1 with 5:24 left in the first period. New Jersey Devils 3, Philadelphia Flyers 2, New York Rangers 2, New York Islanders 1, Tampa Bay Lightning 5, Buffalo Sabres 3, and the Montreal Canadiens 3, Car Avalanche 0, Cowboys Blue Jackets 2, Washington Capitals 1, final in overtime, and Trent Red Wings 5, Minnesota Wild 2. Not Netsers ice hockey team skate to a 1-1 tie with the Dedham Mariners in Foxborough tonight, as after Dedham got on a goal by an Andrew McCurry goal, being a 1-0 Dedham, Brandon Hayden responds with a goal at 7:52 to tie, and then Not Netsers had 2 goals called off by the referees in the third period. That would have been 3-1, but the Not Netsers had a well-played game with good, solid defense and good offensive, good goaltending by Mitchell Director as them. Next up for the Netsers ice hockey team will be Foxborough at 6 p.m. at Foxborough Sports Center. And in Wheaton men's women fell to Babson 137.9, but the women's women crashed over the Babson 170 to 57, and the Wheaton Lions women's basketball fell caught 52 to 50, while the Wheaton men's basketball 7 to 84 6-9 lost to MIT on the road in Cambridge. NFL divisional playoff games. If the Pats will win at Gillette against the LA Chargers tomorrow, then they will have to pack up the bags and head to Kansas City if they want to go to the AFC Championship game, because the Kansas City Chiefs defeat the Indianapolis Colts AFC divisional playoff game 31-13, and LA Rams laid in the Dallas Cowboys 30-22 with 2:11 left in the fourth quarter. Djokovic would beat Roger Federer in the answer open final, and Nick Collins number 4 to be first number retired by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Peter Cello Dustor News 11:07 on this late Saturday night, and it's time out for Peter Cello weather report. Peter Cello traveling turns to check. Baby! Let's study off on the MBTA, where it's looking good on the subway, commuter rail, and ferries. All right. Highways and byways in New England and Rhode Island, 95, northbound side, low side, Pawtucket curbs, 130 to the westbound side, low side, Jamestown Bridge. Down to Southwest Massachusetts, Cape Highways out. Looking good. Westbound side, low side between South Boston and the Southwest Expressway downtown Boston. 120 to the northbound side, low side, 2-way to Lexington. Central Massachusetts highways out. Looking good. Western Massachusetts highways out. Looking good. In Connecticut, looking good. In Appledore for New England, it's looking good. And Route 101 eastbound side, low side before Route 35 out in Hampton Tolls and Interstate 87 to southbound side, low side. Route 11 to Chaplain area, hour 59 to northbound side, so in Southern Quebec towards Montreal. Peter Cello Dustor News 11. It's 11:09 on this late Saturday night. Time now for weather report. It turned out to be a clear and a cold day in the weather department for much of New England. As it turned out to be a cold day in the weather department. Looking at the radar satellite loop for much of New England. Nothing showing on the radar scene. Okay, for the night, it's going to go like this. Partly clouds got about 10 above, and not about 5 miles coming in the evening for Sunday. Mostly sunny skies high about 27 degrees. And a calm wind becoming the north around 5 miles an hour afternoon for Sunday night. Scattered snow showers may after 5 a.m. Big Chris Scott go about 17 degrees. And north about 5 to 7 miles an hour, just pictures 30%. Low to no conditions expected for Monday. Scattered snow showers may before 9 a.m. And mostly clouds about 32 degrees. North about 7 miles an hour, just pictures 30%. Low to no conditions expected for Monday night. Mostly clouds about 15 degrees. North about 5 miles coming to deep for Tuesday. Sunday podcast about 36 about 22 degrees. Light northwest wind, shipping a calm wind. For Wednesday, sunny and mostly crisp about 41 about 20 degrees. Calm wind coming to southwest about 5 to 9 miles in the morning. For Thursday, sunny and podcast about 31 about 18 degrees. Northwest about 6 miles an hour. For Friday, put sun on the mostly clouds about 3 about 29 degrees. Calm wind coming to south about 5 to 7 miles in the afternoon. And chest picture is 0% for Saturday. Chest range snow and mostly clouds about 39 degrees. Light from wind coming in west about 5 miles in the afternoon. Chest picture is 40%. And right now, with not it's 21 degrees in first skies. And looking at the latest on the winter storm, which could have gone our way, but snowing for much of Pennsylvania, Maryland, D.C., and eastern West Virginia, and stripping out of Ohio, northern Indiana, northern Illinois, and southern Michigan, while it's raining from several portions of Illinois and down to Kentucky and western Tennessee, eastern Tennessee, and western Virginia, and sleeting around northern and west central portion of North Carolina, and some rain showers stretching from Kentucky all the way down to Georgia and western South Carolina and all the way down to western Florida Panhandle, and some rain to Raleigh and eastern North Carolina. And right now it's 21 in Taunton, 13 in Stockbridge, and 17 in Foxborough, and 21 in Norton. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night, January 12th, 2019. Peter Woods will be having a good night with a good presentation, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. More important, I hope y'all have a good night.